Have you ever wondered why your dog stares at you, suddenly barks, or cuddles up to you at the most unexpected moments? There are things science still can't fully explain, but longtime dog owners know this well. These four-legged angels have a unique ability to sense things long before we humans do. From fierce storms and subtle underground tremors to deep changes happening inside your body, things you might not even notice yourself. Nothing escapes their keen nose and sensitive heart. And if you think you already understand your dog completely, stay with me until the end of this video. I promise you that number 15 will leave you in awe, rethinking the incredible bond between humans and dogs, a bond of unconditional love that needs no words. If this is your first time visiting the channel, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and join us in exploring the wonderful world of dogs, our most loyal companions on this planet. Now, let's dive into the list of 15 things only dogs can sense before they actually happen. Get ready to be amazed. Have you ever noticed that before a storm hits, even when the sky is still clear, your dog starts looking for a hiding spot or sits closer to you than usual? Any change in the air, from the scent of ozone to distant thunder vibrations, is picked up by their sharp nose and ears long before our eyes can see anything. So, don't blame your pup for trembling before a heavy downpour. Just prepare a warm, cozy spot with a soft blanket for them to feel safe. If storms are an obvious example, earthquakes make people even more convinced that dogs are true, living warning angels. Reports from major earthquakes often show that dogs howl, run around frantically, or try to drag their owners outside before the ground starts shaking. They can sense tiny seismic waves and pressure changes that we are completely unaware of. Who knows? One day, your dog's unusual reaction might save you from an unexpected disaster. Not just with natural disasters, your body holds no secrets from a dog's extraordinary nose either. When you're carrying a new life inside you, your hormones change subtly, releasing scent signals that your dog picks up first. That's why many women find their dogs shadowing them step by step, guarding them like loyal bodyguards even before they share the good news with anyone else. And when the big day comes closer, your dog knows it, even if your husband doesn't notice the signs yet. They stick right by your side, sometimes sitting stubbornly outside the bedroom door, refusing to eat or leave. Many families share stories about how their dog's patient vigil gave them a precious heads-up to prepare for the baby's arrival. But dogs don't just sense happy news. They can warn about things we'd rather not believe. Studies show that some specially trained dogs can detect early cancer cells, signal an upcoming seizure, or warn when blood sugar drops to dangerous levels. Most amazingly, even regular untrained dogs can sense when something's wrong in your body. They might nudge, sniff one spot over and over, or cling to you as if whispering, "Take care of yourself. I'm worried about you." When it comes to emotions, we might fool the whole world with a forced smile, but we can never hide from a dog's eyes and nose. When you're sad, stressed, or just feeling lonely, your dog will curl up next to you, looking at you with those soulful eyes full of empathy. They can't say a word, but that gaze can calm every storm inside you. Try hugging your dog, stroking those soft ears, and whispering secrets you can't tell anyone else. You'll understand why so many people call dogs soul healers. When you're scared or anxious, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol, signature scents that dogs detect instantly. That's why some dogs block their owners from strangers or bark fiercely when they sense someone suspicious. Believe it or not, Many dog owners have avoided scary situations simply by trusting their dog's instincts. So, if your dog ever stares at someone and growls, maybe it's time you stay cautious too. Just like when you're about to leave the house, putting on your coat, picking up your bag, or tying your shoes. Your dog's eyes turn sad because they know you're going away, but they also know you'll come back. Many owners say that just a few blocks from home, their dogs run to the window, wagging their tail, barking softly as if to say, "Mom's home." A little scratch behind the ear before you leave for work, or a treat when you return. These simple things make your dog feel like the world isn't so cruel after all. When they're used to you being gone for just a few hours, they still sense the difference if this time you're going away for longer. A big suitcase, neatly packed clothes, travel shoes you rarely wear. These are all clear signals for their sensitive nose that you'll be gone for days. Some dogs suddenly become clingy, their eyes sadder, ears drooping, as if begging you to stay a little longer. So, before any long trip, pet your dog a bit longer, whisper a promise, and leave behind a shirt with your scent to help them feel less lonely. Not just your luggage. Sometimes, even when your body is about to go through something sudden, your dog can sense it. There are touching stories of dogs warning their owners before they faint or lose consciousness due to a sudden drop in blood pressure. They might growl softly, nudge you, or bark loudly to get your or someone else's attention. If your dog suddenly behaves strangely, pay attention. You might need to rest or get a health checkup right away. Unpredictable weather changes are another thing dogs sense better than we do. When a drought drags on or a sudden cold snap is coming, they adjust their habits, drinking more water, seeking shade, or curling up for warmth. They don't need a weather forecast. Their bodies have done this job for thousands of years. Watch and learn this silent language, and you'll be better prepared too. One thing that surprises many people is how dogs can tell who's trustworthy and who's not, just by the hormones humans release when nervous, lying, or having bad intentions. How many times has your dog run to greet someone with a wagging tail, but growled at someone else trying to act friendly? Trusting your dog's instinct is sometimes safer than trusting sweet words. Another remarkable thing is that dogs can sense deep depression or hidden despair that you don't admit to anyone. Many people confess that during their darkest days, when they felt like giving up, it was their dog's pleading eyes and warm presence that kept them tethered to this world. These furry angels don't need to say a word. Just lying beside you, breathing steadily, and sometimes pressing their cold nose to your hand is enough to remind you that you're not alone and someone loves you unconditionally. Sometimes your dog is a more accurate biological clock than any high-tech device. They know when you're about to wake up, when you need rest, and when you're overworking yourself. Just a gentle head resting on your leg or a worried stare is their way of saying, "It's time to pause. Spend a little time with yourself and with me." Life is noisy enough, so let their quiet love remind you to slow down. And finally, the hardest truth that no one wants to face: dogs can sense when death is near. Before someone leaves this world, their body changes and gives off scents that dogs can clearly detect. Many stories tell of loyal dogs refusing to leave a sickbed, staying beside their owner until the very last breath, as if promising, "You won't be alone. I'll be here until you rest peacefully." That moment is proof of the eternal, unconditional love we humans are so lucky to receive from our four-legged friends. After hearing all this, you might look at your dog differently, not just as a pet, but as a soulmate, a guardian, and a tiny spirit watching over you no matter what. If you believe every dog story deserves to be shared, hit subscribe and turn on notifications now. Let's continue writing beautiful stories about this timeless friendship together. See you in the next video, where more miracles are waiting to be told.